I'm with Fiona Richmond from Scotland Food and Drink. So Fiona, we're stood in the heart of Scotland, a land of food and drink pavilion. Can you tell me what makes Scotland a land of food and drink?
Well, I think Scotland is very much a land of food and drink. We are known the world over for the outstanding quality of our produce. I think that comes from the natural environment that we have in Scotland, the clean waters, the open grassland, the clean air. So that very fresh environment is reflected in our produce, and we are very lucky to boast a fantastic natural larder, everything from soft fruits to game, seafood, Scotch beef. We boast lots of protected food name products. So we are really lucky to have a very, very natural larder that chefs, consumers, buyers around the world seem to be really loving and having a growing appetite for.
And how would you describe the food and drink industry in Scotland today?
I think we're in a pretty good position actually just now. We are finding that demand for Scottish produce has never been higher. The food and drink sector is actually the fastest growing of all the economies in Scotland. We've got a lot of success stories. So we're very much riding on the crest of a wave at the moment, and that shows no sign of slowing down. Our export figures have broken all records. We're finding that consumption of Scottish produce by Scots is on the up. So we're in a really good position just now. We can never be complacent, of course, and we've got to keep going and doing all we can to continue to drive that sector forward. But at the moment, yeah, we're doing really well. I've had companies say to me, recession? What recession? Because they're seeing their sales grow and the demand for Scottish produce increasing all the time.
And what do you think Scottish companies can offer both retail and food service businesses looking to strengthen their range?
Okay, I think we've got some fantastic producers in Scotland that combine both the tradition and innovation. We've got a lot to offer both retail and food service markets. There are great stories behind our producers, and I think that's what buyers are looking for. They don't want any sort of faceless, corporation. They want a company with a story and a heart and a soul, a great story to tell, and we can offer that in abundance. About 80% of our businesses in Scotland are family run. All got, and that's one of the fantastic things that we can talk about. These, like the Ramsay of Carlux of this world, who have 5th generation family butchers. And they're still going strong, winning award after award, and a lot of really great stories, but also with the skills, the knowledge and the ability to adapt to new markets and meet the needs of buyers, and very much meet the demand for provenance and really good quality products. So just to give you some examples of some of our businesses in Scotland, Berry Bee, family fruit growers from Perthshire, they have innovated to produce this fruit shot. It's got concentrated berries, about 46 berries. So that's a really good example of a company that's been going around for a long time selling great fruit, but they've innovated and come up with this really interesting product that's got a lot to offer to the market. We've got wonderful salmon producers, Loch Duart, Inverness Smokehouse, multi-award winning companies, Friendlich's Fine Foods, who are using local Scottish ingredients to produce award-winning patties and dips. I mean, the list goes on. And we've got our long-standing traditional companies like Walker Shortbread and Dean's, real beacon companies in Scotland, but very much still family-run, but renowned the world over.
And finally, Fiona, what does the future hold for the food and drink industry in Scotland?
I think the future is looking quite bright. If we continue on this path, we have got growth. Everything's going in the right direction, and if we continue to work together, continue to support our companies, then I think the future is looking quite optimistic.
For more information, please visit the website scotlandfoodanddrink.org.